Pleasure to introduce my co-host, Special Education Resource Teacher for Project Search at Milton Partnership, Tracy Tapper, and fellow Special Education Consultant, Riona Richardson. We are happy that you can take part in this information session about our program. A few years ago, we were excited to launch the Project Search program at Milton District Hospital. Today, we are thrilled to resume the recruitment process for our 2025-26 cohort of interns at Project Search. Our unique school-to-work program provides students with disabilities with the assistance needed to reach the goal of competitive employment. I'd like to begin by presenting representatives from our Project Search Halton Partnership team. I'll start with Cassandra Jack Caldera, our Superintendent of Special Education here at Halton Catholic District School Board, and ask her to say a few words.
Thank you, Lisa. It gives me such great pleasure to be here today in this virtual setting to welcome all of you who are interested to pursue, as mentioned earlier, workplace experience in a school setting with the Milton District Hospital's partnership, as well as the other partners of Project Search. I've had the opportunity to visit and to see our dedicated students not only contribute meaningfully to workplace environment settings, but also the benefit that those who get to work with our students are receiving in return. It's certainly improving the workplace environment for those who get to work closely and will make Milton a better place to live and grow as a result. So I'm very fortunate to be a part of this team, to have these partnerships with us in this opportunity for our students. And just to thank you all for your consideration. There's so much information that you're going to receive today, and we hope that it will help with your discernment.
Thank you, Cassandra. I'm also delighted to introduce you to Tanner Smith and Jeff Kruger, our business liaison representatives from Halton Healthcare. And now I'll call on Tanner to provide an opening remark.
Hello, everyone. So Tanner Smith partnered with Jeff Kargas for our host liaison for the Project Search program. So we represent Halton Healthcare, which represents the hospitals between Milton, Oakville, and Georgetown. We've been specifically partnered with the Halton Catholic District School Board since 2021 for Project Search here at Milton. How we sort of support the program is by providing our on-site classroom, of course, supporting any internship opportunities throughout the hospital. By extension of that, availability of our managers and mentors within each department. And Jeff and I as well will also support behind the scenes through various committees that help structure the program.
Thank you so much, Tanner. Allow me to introduce Sheldon Samal, Integrated Marketing Specialist with Community Living North Halton. Sheldon has helped with much of our marketing over the years, and we are happy that he can join us today to greet everyone.
Thanks for the introduction, and hello, everyone. As mentioned, my name is Sheldon Samlall, and I am the Integrated Marketing Specialist at Community Living North Halton. Community Living North Halton is a local nonprofit in the Milton, Georgetown, and Acton area where we support folks with developmental disabilities. CLNH is an organization that has a vision statement that's quite unique. It is to cultivate and create a community where everyone belongs and feels valued. I believe that our vision very much goes in line, hand in hand with Project Search's goals in regards to breaking stigmas and ensuring that we're building a better tomorrow. It's been an absolute pleasure to work with the school board and Halton Healthcare, as well as some of the amazing students that I've had the pleasure of meeting myself. It's been a great partnership to have, and it's been a great partnership to continue with. Thanks so much, and I will pass it off.
Thanks, Sheldon. I'd also like to welcome Nancy Comber. Nancy is an active and valuable member of Project Search Ontario, and she's one of our founding members of our Project Search Steering Committee.
Thank you, Lisa. As she said, Nancy Comber, and I'm here with Project Search Ontario Advisory Committee. And I just wanted to highlight the partnership that has been developed here and the partnership that we bring your youth, in that we've got the education sector behind us. We've got a host business in Halton Healthcare. We also have supported employment agencies that work with us to help find employment for your children, as well as vocational rehab, and you yourselves, family as caregivers, give valuable input into this program for the success of your students. This program is 30 years old and has 22 sites across Canada, which has grown significantly in the last 5 years. So this is a dedicated program, and we hope you will consider bringing your child on as an intern. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Nancy. And before we go any further, I'd like to take a moment to present some special guests. And these special guests, we're just going to ask them to turn their cameras on and wave hello as I introduce you. We're very pleased to introduce one of our proud graduates, Mersep. And there he is. He's coming on. And our current intern, Ella. And our proud mom of a past graduate and a current intern, Tracy Veal. We look forward to hearing from all of you and your Project Search experiences a bit later on. We are so fortunate to be part of this amazing program, and we are extremely grateful to everyone for believing in this idea and being part of our team. Now that our introductions are completed, we would also like to take a moment to respectfully honor the Indigenous land on which we gather today. We have a short video clip that we ask you to watch.
Halton, as we know it today,
is rich in the history and modern traditions
of many First Nations and the Métis.
From the lands of the Anishinaabe
to the Attawandaron,
the Haudenosaunee,
and the Métis. These lands surrounding the Great Lakes
are steeped in Indigenous history.
As we gather today
on these treaty lands,
our Catholic social teachings
call us in solidarity
with our Indigenous brothers and sisters
to honor and respect
the four directions: lands, waters, plants, animals, and ancestors that walked before us.
All these wonderful elements of creation exist,
gifted to us by our Creator God. We acknowledge and thank
the Mississaugas of the Credit First Nation
for being stewards of this traditional territory.
May we continue to honor their legacy through our actions, fostering respect, understanding, and collaboration. As we gather as a Catholic school community, let us also take a moment to pause, reflect, center ourselves in prayer. We invite you to join me in the sign of our faith. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit, amen. Focus on faith prayer. Almighty and loving God, you have created us to love and to participate in the beauty of all creation. Give us the strength to do justice. May we walk with your Son, Jesus, in righteousness, working toward a world that celebrates the gift of all people and building a society rooted in your truth. Give us the courage to embrace those who are different from us and to actively work to be a voice for those who have been hurt and victimized. Fill our hearts to love kindness. May we imitate Jesus by showing compassion and forgiveness to our family, friends, and foes, and may we humble ourselves to ask for forgiveness when we need it. May the love of Jesus within us live within us, and allow us to bring peace and kindness into our relationships. Share with us the grace to walk humbly with you, our God, recognizing all life as a gift. Knowing that we have been loved into creation, help us to live with a servant's heart and to trust in you always. We ask all this through Jesus, our friend and our Lord. Amen. In the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, amen. Without further ado, let us begin with our presentation. And I'll now turn it over to Riona Richardson.
Thank you, Lisa. Ray, can you flip to the next slide? So Project Search is a truly unique model that supports students with intellectual and developmental disabilities transition from school to the workplace. This is a one-year program for students in their final year of high school. The program includes total workplace immersion in the Milton Hospital, classroom instruction by our special education teacher using the Project Search curriculum, 3 internship rotations for each student supported by a skills trainer, customized job search assistance, and a goal of competitive employment. Next slide. And now that you've had a general overview of the program, let's take a more in-depth look at who's eligible to participate. Students must be 18 to 21 years of age and registered at a Halton Catholic Secondary School for the 2025-26 school year. The program is considered a specialized placement, and as such, students will have an identification and placement through the IPRC process. Our interns should have the potential to be independent in the workplace and the ability to take direction and change behavior, as well as be independent in self-care. Interns will provide their own transportation to the Milton Hospital. Our current interns take the bus, use Activan, or have parents drive them to and from the program. All interns must be compliant with Halton Healthcare's medical requirements and be able to pass a drug screen and background check. Most importantly, the interns must have a strong desire to work, as the purpose of the program is to achieve competitive employment. Next slide, please. Project Search is truly a global experience and is a proven successful transition to work program. This partnership between school boards, industry, and community organizations spans 782 sites worldwide with 22 Canadian sites. Individuals who graduate from the program have an employment rate of 68% compared to a rate of around 30% of Canadians with developmental disabilities who have not participated in the program. And the best way to highlight how great this program is to share recent graduate perspectives. In this video clip, you'll meet our first Project Search graduates from the Milton Hospital program.
What I think about Project Search is that it's a good way for people like the other interns to boost up their work skills, and it also helps boost up their confidence as well.
Project Search is preparing me for the working environment because I'm working on job skills that I need for my full-time job.
It impacted my life because I learned about working skills that will help me get a great job that I am interested in.
It has impacted my life because I'm meeting people in the hospital and working on how I speak.
Project Search is preparing me because it helps me build my job experience and I get used to being in a job.
Project Search has impacted my life because it helps me learn social skills.
It makes me feel good because I get to work with other people. I get to use I get to sterilize the surgeon's tools. And it's also nice to know that they're not just giving me the sets just to practice, but the sets that they're giving me and the tasks that they're giving me are actually going to be used in the operating rooms.
In Project Search, I have been meeting new people and learning about work skills. I am learning to be independent and focus on my tasks.
I think an employer should hire me because I work hard and also I know how to talk to patients and people. And I know the importance of being on time for my job.
An employer should hire me because I'm nice and good with customers. For example, I say hi to patients in the hospital.
An employer should hire me because I bring some of the skills that employers look for, such as communication, patience, leadership, and computer tech skills.
You should hire me because I am a hard worker, confident in my quality of work, and strong.
I'm reliable, I pay attention to time, I am polite, and I have lots of strength.
An employer should hire me because I'm a hard worker. I like to get all my tasks done so I can go on to the next task.
That video always makes me smile. It's so nice to look back on our interns and hear how helpful Project Search has been to them. The program taught them a variety of beneficial skills, and all of our graduates become committed, valued members of the workforce. And now some additional highlights of the program. As mentioned by some of our past interns in the video, the year-long program prepares students for challenging and complex jobs and teaches essential marketable skills. Our Project Search graduates add value to the workforce and are ready to transition to competitive employment, utilizing the skills learned in their work experiences and throughout the program. And now I'm going to pass it on to Tracy Tapper, the Project Search special education teacher, who will share with us more specific details about the program at the Milton Hospital.
Thank you, Riona. Once again, hello, everyone. We are halfway through our 4th program year, and I'm really excited to provide you with an overview of our Project Search program here at Milton District Hospital. We are immersed in a hospital setting that offers dynamic internships to 5 incredible students with growth mindsets that provide such positive and rich experiences. Next slide, please. Presently, our class composition includes 5 interns, 1 special education teacher, and 1 skills trainer. Our skills trainer is employed by Community Living North Halton, and her name is Chinu Jacob. We have a classroom on site at Milton District Hospital where we begin and end our day. Other than the start and end of our day, our students are fully immersed in the hospital. They report to work like those of Halton Healthcare staff. Our interns wear work uniforms, and the hospital staff are very aware of our program's presence in the hospital. Our interns rotate through 3 unpaid internships over the course of the school year. And the purpose of this is to develop their work skills to gain competitive employment at the end of the program. So we want our interns to have the opportunities and experiences of doing different tasks, taking directions from multiple people, and helping them grow professionally as they explore what is meaningful to them. And as you can see on our screen, we presently have a variety of internships we offer our interns. Our business liaison for Halton Healthcare developed 9 internship sites prior to our September 2021 startup. And we work collaboratively to grow our internships. Presently, we stand at 10, and our goal is to continue to expand our internship opportunities on site at Milton District Hospital. Next slide, please. As I mentioned, our program is afforded a skills trainer by Community Living North Halton. The role of the skills trainer is one of great importance in supporting our interns in many developmental areas and, of course, to ensure the overall success of Project Search. So our skills trainer work alongside the teacher to provide support in the classroom and during the internship. We focus on skills such as resume building, public speaking, for not only interviewing, but also our interns lead 5 employment planning meetings throughout the course of the program year. Our skills trainer work with the classroom teacher to provide accommodations for our interns, and they collect ongoing data on student performance. Our skills trainers support students in learning new tasks, and they advocate for new tasks when our students are ready to move on based on the data collected. Our skills trainer work in close contact with employment support and job developers throughout the school year. The purpose is to identify the greatest strengths of the interns, support their areas of need, and to find and apply for jobs that would best suit the interests of our interns. The employment support team continues to support the interns even after the end of the school year. Next slide, please. The following are possible skills to be observed and assessed. The skills are customized skills to meet the needs of the host site. Thus, we are matching some of the core skills to be used in the potential internships. So just by looking at this list, you can see that there's a variety of skills targeted, such as filing alphabetically and numerically, physical demands, such as maneuvering a hospital bed, transporting a dolly or a linen cart, pouching cutlery, stocking linen and PPE cupboards, assembling various kits, measuring and portioning. So there is a variety of skills being targeted. And upon reflection, in addition to the hard skills shared above, 2 soft skills that have offered quite a steep learning curve for our interns is there's growth of their social communication skills, such as engaging in professional conversations with coworkers, patients, volunteers, and visitors to the hospital, as well as the importance of time management. Next slide, please. In the previous slide, based on the examples presented for some of the job-related knowledge and abilities that our interns need to perform when completing tasks, important look-fors are attention and self-determination, so they will produce quality work, stamina in order to meet the physical and mental demands of the job, fine and gross motor dexterity, so our interns can successfully interact with objects in the rest of their working environment. And finally, time on task, so our interns acquire new skills in the most efficient manner. Next slide, please. Our program at Milton District Hospital begins at 8:30 and concludes at 2:30, Monday through Friday. Our interns and staff begin the day in our classroom, and for approximately 1 hour and 30 minutes, the students are taught an alternative curriculum that pertains to employability skills. Project Search headquarters have provided staff with a very useful and extensive curriculum to access on our portal. And the 9 units of study shown on the slide are team building, workplace safety, technology, self-advocacy, maintaining employment, financial literacy, health and wellness, preparing for employment, and social communication skills. So each unit of study is broken down into several lessons with resources such as videos, case scenarios, and other visuals to support our students' understanding of key concepts. Next slide, please. At this point in our presentation, we would like to offer the opportunity to a recent graduate of Project Search and a current intern to speak of their experiences. So I'd like to take this opportunity to introduce you to one of our Project Search graduates from last program year. His name is Mirsib Atif. And Mirsib, if you'd like to come on and provide a little insight into your experience of Project Search. Thanks, Mirsib.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Apper. Good morning, everyone. My name is Mirsib Atif, and I'm a Project Search graduate. I'm happy to be here tonight speaking to you about my experience at Project Search for the 2023 to 2024 program. I'm going to take you back to my days as an intern. I successfully completed 3 internships at Milton District Hospital. I interned in food services, environmental services, and medical device reprocessing. All 3 departments and areas offered me the chance to do different tasks. However, they all helped me develop and fine-tune my work skills. I've taken what I've learned from my experience at Project Search, and I'm happy to share that I decided to return to school, and currently I'm completing a certificate in medical device reprocessing at Mohawk College in Hamilton. I started the program in September and I'm on track to graduate in spring 2025. Some of the learning I'm doing includes the importance of MDR safety guidelines and the different procedures that are connected to the surgical tools used on the human body, in particular, its organs. I would not be where I am today without the experience I had at Project Search and the opportunities I had while interning in medical device reprocessing. In addition to being a full-time student, recently I've been working with my job developer and Project Search teacher to apply for part-time work at Milton District Hospital. I'm hoping to transition from school to work very soon. My goal remains to get a job at Milton District Hospital. As you can imagine, it's been a very busy 2 years for me, but I'm enjoying what I'm doing. Project Search not only allowed me to build my employability skills, but has also helped me build my independence. For parents and students here tonight, I would really think about applying to this program. There's no co-op type program out there as intensive as Project Search, where you can spend so much time building your school to work experience. Thank you.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much, Mirsa. At this point in time, I'm going to call on one of my current students. Her name is Ella, and Ella is going to give an update on her experiences thus far at Project Search. Thanks, Ella.
Okay. Okay. Hello, my name is Ella Evans. I am a Project Search intern at Milton District Hospital. I am 20 years old. I graduated from St. Francis Xavier Catholic Secondary School in June 2024. During my time at St. FX, I worked on building my job experience by doing a few different co-ops at Sobeys First Choice Haircutters and Sure Pleasure Hair Salon. Last year, my teacher told my parents and me about Project Search. It was something that I wanted to do, so I applied for this program and did the skills day. I found out that I got into the program and was very happy in September. I started the program and prepared for my first internship in the emergency department. Some of my tasks were to do high-touch service areas, restock in nurses' stations, and delivering supplies to patient rooms. Before my start at Project Search, I was developing my independence and getting my work tasks done. However, beginning in my final year of school, I wanted to be in Project Searches so I could get more experience. I like the idea of working in a hospital. The emergency department helped me not only grow my independence, but it has helped me build my communication skills. Because I was expected to talk to my coworkers. Another skill I continue to show is time management. My hours of work are 10 to 2 p.m. each day. And I am expected to arrive on time, take my lunch break, and return to work on time. One of the things I like about Project Search is that I am treated like Halton Healthcare staff, if needed. Staff have helped me support me in my tasks in the emergency department. If I ever got stuck or had any questions, I could approach them for help. I was made to feel like I was a team member. I liked that a lot. My second internship is in food services. Some of my responsibilities are pouching cutlery, clearing and organizing dishes in the dish pit, portioning drinks, and delivering food to patients. I am growing my safety skills in this internship. I have to make sure I practice excellent hand hygiene. and also make sure my workspace is sanitized. I continue to grow my communication and social skills as I work with several team members in the kitchen. And I am now learning how to deliver lunch to patients. When I'm not interning, I am in the classroom for 1.5 hours daily with fellow interns, my teacher and skills trainer. During class time, we work on building our resumes, role play different work scenarios, learn interview skills, and prepare for employment planning meetings. This winter, I will work on getting my food handling certificate. Finally, my goal after Project Search is to get a job in the hospital. I am enjoying working at Milton District Hospital. I will continue to build my organizational skills so that I am setting myself up for success after Project Search. Thank you.
Thanks, Ella.
You're welcome.
To support our interns in their journey to competitive employment, this process cannot be done by just the instructor, skills trainer, nor hospital staff. What is fundamental to the success of the Project Search program is the collaboration needed between home, school, and community. Parents, guardians play a very important role in their child's experiences while participating in the Project Search program. Parents provide feedback on goals created for their child. They are actively involved in 5 intern-led employment planning meetings throughout the program and have a key role in their child's transitioning to competitive employment. I am pleased to introduce one of our former and current Project Search parents, Justin and Dallas's mom, Tracy Veal. Tracy would like to share her experience as a parent of a Project Search graduate, as well as parent to a current intern. Thank you so much for joining us, Tracy.
Thank you for the intro, Ms. Tapper. I'm honored to be with all of you today. So it's been a privilege to be the parent of 2 children that have been involved in Project Search. As Ms. Tapper mentioned, my eldest son, Justin, participated in the program the first year it was introduced in Halton, and my youngest son, Dallas, is currently enrolled in the program. So I'm looking forward to sharing these experiences with you. So I'll start with how we were introduced to the program. So we tried co-ops in high school. However, these were not structured enough and were very challenging for our boys to participate in. So when my boys graduated from high school, they were not ready to go to college, and frankly, they just needed more additional life skills and experience. So we were so excited to learn about Project Search. It was exactly what we were looking for. So I can't express enough how important it was to our family for our children to be working toward the goal of having competitive and meaningful employment. Project Search not only provided a full-day program with a combination of classroom instruction, skills training, and hands-on work experience, it provided our boys with confidence, self-esteem, and a sense of belonging. My son that previously participated in the program was fortunate to obtain a full-time position in the environmental services unit as a cleaner in the hospital. And I can tell you, it's incredibly rewarding to sit around the dinner table and share stories about our workday. He brings confidence and experience that we've been hoping for, along with a positive energy and spirit that generally inspires me every day. The program fosters life skills like time management, communication, and problem solving, which are essential for gaining more independence, or as we like to refer to in our home as interdependence, where we understand ourselves and are equipped to seek the support of others in order to succeed. So when it comes to support and collaboration, rest assured, this program includes job coaches, skills trainers, and a supportive team that collaborates closely with the families. As parents, we were involved every step of the way. We discussed potential internships and felt we had ample opportunity to help share our boys' individual interests and strengths and needs. In fact, for the most successful outcome, the program requires parent engagement in reinforcing the program's lessons at home and being an advocate for your child's career path. So I'd like to talk more about my son's success story. As I mentioned earlier, Justin is currently working in the hospital. He's been successfully employed for almost 3 years now. He is part of a community where he feels he's making a real difference in the lives of others. He's excited to go to work every day. He has a team of people that support him as needed and some that check in on a regular basis. Since working, he takes great pride in his ability to save money and work towards goals. He's made many new friends, both inside the program and at work. He's truly happy. This is why it was so important for us that my youngest son have the same opportunity to be part of Project Search. He has been equally successful so far and is part of another group of interns. The hope is he will have a similar experience in finding meaningful employment through the program. We recognize the outcomes vary for each intern. However, based on our experience, we're confident the program will equip all participants with the skills and experiences that increase employability, even if a job isn't secured immediately. I'm sure many of you have questions or concerns like we did. As all of our friends were sending their children off to college and university, we knew that this was not an option for our family, and I initially worried about the boys' ability to adapt to a workplace environment as well. However, my fears were quickly set aside as I realized the program is designed to meet students where they are and continue to support them as they develop. As a helicopter mom, it was initially a tough decision as goals and responsibilities were established. Ms. Tapper and the team pushed the interns to get the most out of them for the best long-term outcomes. Let's be honest, it's a tough job market for everyone, and for our children it can be even harder. Employment, support, and connecting with community resources is so important. Project Search checked all of the boxes for our family. We are and will continue to be grateful for the community of support with this group. So thank you all for inviting me to share our experiences with you today.
Thank you so much, Tracy. It was wonderful to hear updates on Justin and how Dallas is doing currently. Thank you so much for your insight. At this point in time, I would like to turn it over to Mr. Adriano Peruzin, who is the principal of St. Francis Xavier Catholic Secondary School, the school in which our program is affiliated with. And Mr. Peruzin would like to share some closing words this morning. Thank you, Adriano.
Good morning, everyone. I would like to share that I am humbled and privileged to be part of such a worthwhile and respected program. I would like to thank our community partner, Halton Healthcare, and the staff at Project Search for creating a welcoming and skill-focused program. Our students are under the trustworthy supervision of Ms. Tapper and her staff, and I can say with confidence the students will be in a better position to find meaningful employment when they graduate from Project Search. Please reach out with any questions to myself or Mrs. Tapper. We'd love to welcome your son or daughter into the program. Thank you.
Thanks very much, Adriano.
Thanks, everyone. Now, we know that you have heard a lot of information about the program. Feel free to go back and review the recording in case you've missed anything or need to see it one more time. Now we want to share with you how you can apply for the 2025-26 school year for Project Search at Milton District Hospital. If you're interested in applying, you can access an application in one of 3 ways. The link to the application is posted on the HCDSB board website, hcdsb.org, or it's also posted on Project Search Canada, their website, or you can use the QR code that you see up on the screen. Use your camera on your phone to scan the QR code. If you have any additional questions or any difficulties accessing the application, please contact anyone from the team. Riona, myself, our contact information are up on the screen now, so please feel free to reach out. Please note that the application deadline is March the 7th. Following the application submission and closing date, you will receive further information regarding an interview and the assessment process. Completing the application does not guarantee a placement in our program. The selection committee from all partners are going to be involved in screening candidates and determine who will move forward in the program. We ask you to check your inbox often, as we will be communicating with you about next steps via email, and we do promise to keep you informed during your application journey. Next slide, please. At this time, we will pause and share a few questions that have been asked to us by some of our parents. And Riona would like to get us started.
Okay, I do have a few questions here, Lisa and Tracy. The first one, can you describe what a typical day looks like in the program?
Of course, interns are to be on time daily. They are expected to be in the classroom ready to learn by 8:30 a.m. Between 8:30 and 9:45 a.m., the interns are learning about employment and daily living skills, such as maintaining a job, social communication, problem solving, time management, resume building, interview skills, budgeting, and so many other skills that will make them successful in the world of employment and, of course, independent life. At 9:45 a.m., the interns leave the classroom and head to their internships from 10 o'clock in the morning until 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Our interns take a 30-minute lunch when their mentor takes their lunch. And then at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, they return to the classroom for an end of the day debrief, a daily follow-up activity posted by their teacher, and if necessary, any problem solving of issues that may arise. At the beginning of January and at the end of March, there are 2 one-week transition periods where our interns prepare for their next internships and continue skill building through their direct instruction. And during this transition period, interns are updating their resume, reaching out to their new managers and mentors to schedule interviews prior to their training, and so forth.
Thank you, Tracy. Our next question, do interns have to rotate to other internships if they really like the first one they're in?
I believe Lisa's going to tackle that.
Tracy, it's related to the internship, so I think that one is best spoken to by yourself there.
Okay. Well, Project Search is designed to give student interns the opportunity to have a variety of work experiences, to explore different careers, and to learn competitive work skills in a wide range of settings. So this process helps to refine each student intern's career goal and to prepare each student intern for employment. However, if a student intern can gain additional marketable skills, and if there's a strong possibility of being offered a competitive job, it is often productive for that individual to do multiple rotations of a single internship site.
Thank you for that answer. Our next question, can interns be demitted from the program for behaviors or not following the rules?
Okay, I'll take this one. So every intern that's accepted and attends Project Search signs what we call a code of contract, that states that they will follow the rules and regulations of the program and Halton Healthcare as a host site. If a student's not following the rules, a review will be conducted and appropriate measures will be taken for follow-up. And this may include a possible removal from the program. If a student is removed from the program, many options are explored for continuing success in the future. So removal from the program is not something that we automatically go to. There's a number of steps that we do to try to support our students so that they can be successful in the program.
Thank you, Lisa. I have one more question. Can the interns be employed prior to the Project Search year ending?
Okay, we have had that happen before. And as the goal for each intern is competitive employment, a student intern can accept a job offer during the school year if a good job match offer is found at the host site or elsewhere in the community. And of course, the IEP team is in agreement. At this time, the student intern becomes an employee and assumes the responsibility of an employee and their employee schedule. For reporting purposes, the intern can maintain student status for the remainder of the school year. So in short answer, yes, they can.
Thank you both, ladies. Those are all the questions that we have.
Okay, this brings us to the end of our presentation. We appreciate you taking the time out of your day to join us. We truly enjoyed hosting. If you have an opportunity, please take a moment to complete the feedback form that is up on the screen. Feel free to use your phone camera to scan the QR code. We'd love to hear from you, and we welcome your comments and questions. Hope to see you soon. Thank you.